first you click on the gather dependent objects. So when you execute this, it will start collecting all the objects which are.
I'm not seeing it. I think the screen is delaying again.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'm just not seeing it. Your mouse is where it was a few seconds ago.
So you can see it now?
Nope. I don't know why it has those breaks. Oh well. All right, let's just move on. Oh, now it's moving. Okay.
Yeah. So when you execute this, then only it will gather the dependent objects. That is the use of.
That is when you choose the manual. You have to
Yeah.
execute. You have to click on the clock thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Okay. And what I was saying was that, see where your mouse is? When do you check them manually? It when you don't want to install them or when you do want to install them?
In the both
Those
cases.
are automatically checked.
No, these are not automatically checked. I checked them, right?
Okay.
So there is a select all option. You can check manually as well, check or uncheck manually.
Okay.
So that's not a problem.
Before you install, right?
Yeah, before we install, we have to check which ones we need to install or which ones we don't. But here you can see all of them are in green. They're all present in the system already. For example, we will see a next one, like the one with. Why don't we see the inventory? So this will, we will see inventory cube so that we can see the yellow cockpit as well. Yellow cockpit it is a special requirement. For yellow cockpit, you have to do few settings which you don't do for, other business content. So for that purpose, we will see that. You see, the collection of the objects is like this. So either you can, drag and drop directly, or when you click on transfer values, it will transfer it to there. So there are two options for that. And let's see whether our background job is executed. So for that SM37, it is active. It is going on. So here in while you install, I mean, I had to show you the metadata repository. For example, you are wondering which are the data sources available for the cube we are installing now, and which are the data sources I need to replicate, and what are the objects, what is the data flow for that. So you can check that in a metadata repository. We just installed 0FIAA C01, that is the cube we installed. So there is an option called metadata repository. Metadata means data about the data. So here you have all the information of the system. So here you have activated objects and business content. When objects are activated, there will be available in activated objects, and if objects are not activated and they are in delivered version, they will be available in business content. You have to click business content and let's see the cubes. I don't know why it is taking this much time. So in ECC, for business content, there is a transaction code RSA5, and for post processing, there is a transaction code RSA6. When you install the data sources in business content, you have to see that in post processing in RSA6. Once they are installed, it will be available in RSA6. If the data source is not installed, it won't be available in RSA6. So for that purpose, you have to come to the metadata repository and check the data flow. There is an option network display of data flow. When you click that, you will get the data flow, complete data flow, and you can check the data flow. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Let's see whether our installation is completed or not. It's in process. Generally, the another thing is when you try to activate in foreground, the system can, it can be burden on the system, and the system can terminate. If it takes a lot of time, you will get timeout, and because the system is set to some particular time for every process, in that case,